Thank you very much, Mr. J. Mr. J. Mr. J. Armstrongs. Puerto Rican women are so mean. I was hitting on one in a nightclub, and I said, "Hey, how do you like your guys?" And she said, "Just like my milk, fat-free." I kind of was offended to that because she was, I guess she was trying to say that I am obese. I don't know, maybe. But I said back, well, that's too bad because my cream is 2%. My cream.
I got you.
There you go.
That's Mexican.
I know. By the way, Mexican Puerto Ricans, I'm tired of saying that. We are not the same thing, okay? They want all the jobs. We don't. We just want to relax, watch the reality TV, and just have parades. I don't know why we have parades, but we do have parades. And we were the pioneers of parades. No, don't give me that cheap rainbow gay parades. No. Puerto Ricans were the first. In El Bronx, where Jenny is from the block. One thing about Puerto Rico is that comparing the news to Cincinnati, it's just very different. Like I saw in the headlines that a man shot his leg. A man shot his leg in Cincinnati. That was the headline. A man shooting his leg in Puerto Rico would do the sports section. That's how bad criminality is in Puerto Rico. And in basketball, San Juan Cangrejeros, which we all know who that team is, right? San Juan Cangrejeros, they won last night by 82 points, and a guy shot his leg. Sounded better in my head.
You say that every week.
I know, right? My head is a weird place. One thing also about Puerto Rico, my car is back home, and I can't bring it up here because I put a sticker in the back of the car of Team Tebow, and now it won't start. But speaking of attention whores, don't you just like people? You know immediately, and girls, you should know about this. When you see someone do a Facebook status that they are going to erase, they're going to erase somebody. They go like, well, it's time for a Facebook cleanup. I have to erase 20 people. Come on, man. That's being an attention whore. You don't go in front of people like in person, like you're gonna go into a circle and you're gonna say, "Excuse me, all of you, I just want to make an announcement. I feel that 5 of you, I'm just gonna stop talking, so please don't just knock on my door anymore. Thank you."
Fuck those hoes.
Fuck the hoes, yes.
No. Yeah, really.
And speaking of Kim Kardashian, Kim Kardashian had a bloodshot in her face. I guess she got tired of milk. And one thing about Kim Kardashian is that that always reminds me of her, professional attitude. She was at the club with her brother, and her brother was dancing with the 10 hottest girls in the club. And she takes him away and says, "Rob, stop doing that. You are acting like a whore." I guess it takes one to know one. But I just want to let everybody know that my favorite animal is stuffed. Thank you. So I want to just say something, get it out of the way. I am not fat. I am heroically proportioned. And I just want to say, and I know Ray and Alex and Eddie and Amber are with me on this, that fat is not a disease. Right, Amber?
That's right.
I can't hear you.
That's right.
Say it in Spanish. Sí.
Es verdad.
Es verdad. There you go. Even the crazy dude knows Spanish.
It's retarded, there's a difference.
Oh, retarded.
The what? Oh.
Fat is not a disease. Fat is not a disease. You never see, come on, you know, everybody that's fat that comes on stage, it's funny. You don't see a guy having AIDS coming on stage and saying, well, I went to Africa, I got the AIDS, and now I'm passing on the Freddie Mercury to do. Not funny, right? Not funny. Fat, funny.
Very funny.
Very funny. Yes. That's the kind of guy that Fred is hanging with, by the way. Back in kindergarten, I fell in love with this girl. The next day, I invited her for lunch. The next day, I bought her a rose. The next day, I went to kiss her. The next day, she called her parents. That's when I stopped being a teacher.
That's good.
Gracias. Oh, an applause. Yes, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I will get you a rooster for that.
He's bonding with Eddie over the pedophile jokes.
Speaking of bombing, I want to say something about this marathon that happened today.
Yeah.
Boston, and this is honestly from my heart.
You know the word bombing is different than the word bonding, right?
Yes. Yes. Thank you.
I wanted to make sure.
Thank you for the correction.
Okay.
So Boston holds a very special place in my heart. I love the town. It's my favorite city in the world. I haven't been to every city in the world, but it's still my favorite city in the world. And I just think that the person who did this just got tired of seeing African people win marathons. Too soon?
So why was it an hour after the African crossed the finish line?
Good point. I still have to research on that.
Oh, okay. Just check.
But seriously, but seriously,
Ray Price, fact checker. Actually, yeah.
you deserve a theme song for that one. I know. One thing about this whole bombing that made me realize. I'm pretty sure that if it's an American dude, they'll catch him. They always catch the American dude. Isn't that like something? Like, come on, look at the una bomber. Una bomber, yes.
En inglés, por favor.
Una bomber. Look at Timothy Dafoe. Dalton.
McVeigh.
That one.
Did you say dial tone?
Dalton, yes. I confused them. Sorry, it's my Spanish.
Here it is.
It gets in the way. So yeah, Timothy Dafoe. Yeah, they always catch him.
Timothy LeMay?
Fuck that joke.
Keep going.
So, just want to finish off. I don't want to fall everybody to sleep. So I applied to become a pope before they actually got the pope. But then again, I realized that being a Latino with a pointy white hat and a pointy robe wouldn't cut it in Kentucky. But thank you. You're my. I'm a fan of yours. But I'll leave you guys with this. Do you know how you know when someone is a vegan?
How?
Oh, they'll fucking tell you. My name is Luis Agosto, and there ain't no sock in my crotch. Thank you. Gracias.
Where is it?